So, of course, I've used a lot of terrain lately, but a Pokemon that I hadn't actually used that benefits a lot from terrain's increase in viability is Espeon. This mon learns Expanding Force, and yeah, you load up into a matchup like this where your opponent doesn't have a Dark type, yeah, Expanding Force is pretty good, so we're going to be trying it out today. Specs Espeon looking to be an absolute monster. Of course, you've been enjoying the content as of late. Do subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm on my way to 10k subscribers by the end of the year, and we're hitting that goal whether you want me to or not. So if you want to be a part of that, hey, that's on you. That ain't on me no more. That's on you. So make sure you subscribe. My opponent's let off with a Gligar. I'm going to try to reflect here as they go for a very obvious knock here. And then I'm going to go Espeon here on the very obvious Stealth Rock set. You know, sometimes you just got to play with your food a little bit. And this is what we're trying to do these first couple turns. And see, like, just the easiest bounce back of your life. This is going to hurt. I don't know if it's going to one-shot. Aww. Give him a little colon pee. Oh! Good night, Gligar. Good night, friend. Nah, there's just no way you think this is a check. Get out. Okay. I mean, objectively speaking, that was a check, right? However, poopy butt. So I'm gonna, This one's kind of annoying because Moonblast is very free. Also, shoutouts Phantom Mystics for the team. I stole it from him. Very shamelessly, too. I'm going to Thornular. I'm gonna go into Iron Thornulus. Maybe they'll switch here. Maybe they'll Scout even with a Protect. I did just get a booster energy attack there. Surely you Scout. Yeah, they go into Serena there as I Dragon Dance up, and I am faster now. Surely this one-shots. Yeah, get on the belt. Nice Iron Thorns. So, some of this, too, is me seeing if I want to ban Iron Thorns. No, I do forfeit. Some of this, too, if I want to ban Iron Thorns, because we are having one more suspect vote this weekend, and then we're going to let the tier sit for the rest of the month until our big tier shift. And that suspect vote is right now looking to be Scrafty, Galarian Slowbro, and Iron Thorns. So let me know your thoughts down below on those mons and how you would vote if you had a say. I personally am not thinking I'll vote ban on any of them, but I might. I mean, I'm literally going to still play with the mons more and see how I feel. So it's just due diligence. Once again, I'm going to set my terrain. So my opponent leads off with a Luxray. Now, I'd be hard-pressed to say that this mon scares me in any meaningful way, but that could change very quickly. Yep, alright, so I predicted their set perfectly. I knew exactly what this devious little mon was gonna do. I'm going to my Iron Thorns. Do you even have a move to hit me? Am I even scared of you? I honestly don't know. Does it get high horsepower? Please, Robbie, a type right. And you don't have any damn move to hit me with. I'm Dragon Dancing up, you're gonna go Gligar, and I'm gonna Ice Punch you in that little Chrome Dome of yours, and you're gonna die. Yeah, this is how this works. Nice little DD for the Thornulus. Now I'm gonna punch you in the mouth, you're gonna get one shot. Get out. Bye. Capiche. You are not a check. I'm Ice Punching you too. I'm lying, I'm super self. Get that bitch out of here. Ah, they're not even aftermath that bad. You see, you can catch this slam too. Ah, didn't die though. Yo, that did some numbers. That did some numbers. I'll Ice Punch here just so I don't miss. Hey guys, Iron Thorns is popping off. And yeah, I know, I made a new account. I wasn't finding games. I looked at it, there was one battle, it was 1,000 Dilo. I made an executive call. So Iron Thorn just took out their entire team. I will now preserve it and go in DD here. Because why would I not? As they try to Mach Punch, I will set this Reflect immediately. Aerial Ace. Huh. Be a damn shame if I could Healing Wish. And I'm going into Espeon. You've been had. Had for a fool. I wanted Espeon to get back out here and do some more work. Because this is an Espeon video after all. So, yeah, it turned Stellar. That is not a real Terra type, my guy. Easy smoke, easy smoke. Specspeon and Iron Thorns both carrying their way in gold. Now I'm facing a ZU team, so let's try not to lose. I'm gonna lead off with Indubitably, because what else would I lead with? I lead off with the Croc. Not really a fan of Crocs. They used to give me blisters. So I'm gonna light screen here. They do try to will-o-wisp me. And now I will go Espeon. And I think I'm gonna trick because this team is Zio, so I don't think I respect it. And fundamentally, I do not believe I need to care about Zio Pokemon, you know? But I also kind of just want to click this. And let's see how much this does. I gotta light screen up. I'm not scared of a Crocolore, man. Oh, good night, Lurantis. You deserve a good rest. What do you think this is? You think this is a joke, Cellroch 1608? You think this is a joke? Oh, right, this is faster. That's kind of sad. Why is this mod faster? Yo, the Wug's a little scary, though. And by a little scary, I mean I'm going Sceptile. And I'm hitting him with the swiftness of the Leaf Blade. That did way too much, though. They go Rodent Fan. I almost Rock Slid there. But I'm a pussy, so I didn't. I have a Thorns, bro. I'm gonna counter the hell out of you. I mean, this is definitely will-o-wisping, right? Let's go Espeon here. Alright, okay, Thunder Wave is fine, too. I got my free switch in. Now that one dies. So very nicely done by me there to not let that Rotom do anything of note. Wug comes back out. I've got a feeling I'd die. I have the Terra on this. I think what I'll probably end up doing is going for Terra with my DNC. I think we sat the Sceptile now, as we dodge a triple dive. That's actually pretty impactful. And I'm still just gonna Leaf Blade, even though it gives a free in to one of those. I feel like it's the better call. I'm gonna go back to Indubitably here. I'm gonna Reflect this time. And I'm gonna set up my light screen here. And then I'm gonna go DNC and I'm gonna just Rock Polish and then Meteor Beam up. And I don't think there's a whole lot my opponent can say or do about that. How do we feel about this? How do we all feel? I feel pretty good about that. Do I even need... I don't even think I need to Rock Polish. Do I care about anything there? No. May as well not let this yawn me if it has it. There's no world where this has yawn. But I'm also not saying that there isn't a world where this has yawn. You feel me? Like, we may as well prepare for the worst case scenario, and I feel like the worst case scenario does include this having yawn for some reason. So let's just take that out with the Meteor Beam here, as they go into the Wug, where I'll now go for Terra Grass here. Rock Polish up, and yeah, they forfeit. So once again, Espeon with the swiftness, expanding forcing all over this dude's team. Very, very thoughtful. Now we're facing Sir Boogs a lot again. And I'm here to tell you, Mr. Booger, it's not going to get any better than last time. I will lead off Indeedee yet again. You know what's going to be funny too is they're going to lead Gligar again. And this time they're going to spike immediately. They're going to say, no. No, Espeon, you will not come in. And once again, I must look at their team and ask the question, who is stopping Mr. Thorns? Hell, who's stopping Mr. Espeon? I'm gonna Expanding Force this whole damn team. I guess we saw Florgus took the hits pretty well, but I can always use Trick on that, and then... yeah, and then I don't beat it, but like, if I need to beat it with that... I even have Scrafty, and Scrafty does a very nice 6-0 job here. So hit off with the Brooks. What do we have here? Psychic Fangs? I'm going Scrafty. Ah, we flip turn and crit immediately. Well, that's not, like, the most ideal thing to have happen. It's also not the worst thing to have happen. The only thing this game really that I'm a little concerned with when it comes to Scrafty is I do have to kind of keep in mind my Terra. I can't just burn it immediately because they have Mesprit. And if I don't Terra, of course, I got Florg. So they always have an answer to me. So there will be some sort of balancing act I need to do. This spawn coming out immediately sucks for me. I mean, I can go back to this, which I feel like is my only play. I go back to you and I immediately light screen, which I guess is okay. It's just not the most compelling play. They go for a wish here. Hmm. What happens when this comes out? Because you have a Bruxish, but I can Terra and then Dragon Dance up again? And I'm, like, not too sure what your answer is to that. And I still have my turns of terrain, too. Oh, so they just chilling watered me twice. Hey, guys. Iron Thorns here. Here to explain to you the pros and cons of Florgus. What is this set? Chilling water? I think that's pretty normal, actually. You just normally won't see it. I Ice Punched, by the way, because I knew this goober was switching. Yeah. Get out. And I'm still faster than your whole team! Congrats! I also still have this. I can Healing Wish my Thorns back to full. Who's stopping me? Please tell me. Mesprit? Mon's a little bit annoying. Can't even lie. I'm gonna go NDD. I'm also gonna Healing Wish immediately! I can save the Healing Wish still and go Sceptile here instead and just Swords Dance. If this is choiced, it's a little bit scary actually because it's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna Swords Dance here and just assume I don't care about what this does. Yeah. The question I actually have is, do I one-shot the Gligar if I go for another? Because if I don't one-shot Gligar with, like, two of these... Basically, the thought process is this. If I'm Adamant, Terra Flying, Acro doesn't one-shot Gligar at +4, then there's just no reason to go for a second. Yeah, so y'all are seeing, right? That doesn't do nearly enough. I could maybe one-shot the Mesprit here. Like, if this is Scarf Mesprit, obviously I Super Smoke. But if it's just +2, I mean, we still don't even one-shot. I think we just Acro here and we don't even bother Terraing. Because I might want the Terra on my other guy. And this way we still KO that Mon. As I go Gligar here. I mean, I'm gonna Leaf Blade this for some chip now. As a U-turn. Keep in mind, I still have my Healing Wish stored. I can go into Iron Thorns whenever I want. If they go Florgus, I might even just immediately bring out Iron Thorns. As they bring this out instead. This one's a little tricky. You know what I could do is I could go Espeon, sack that, force this to lock into a bad move, and then go Thorns. Or Diancie, depending on what is better. I think that's probably the play. Go Espeon here, because I force this to lock into, like, Wave Crash. Or they flip turn and... yeah, so we do another Scarf. So I just kill this now. They go back to Bruxish. She's gonna just flip again, which might not even kill. Alright, they're going for that instead. So I'm gonna Terra with you. And I'm gonna have to Rock Polish a second time, because I have to be faster. Because I need to make sure I'm faster than the Diancie there. Or not the Diancie, the Bruxish. Now I Meteor Beam the Gligar here. Alright, I miss my Meteor Beam, which would have one-shot the Gligar. That's potentially gonna cost me the game. Oh, boy. Okay, we do one-shot from there. Maybe it's not over. I'm faster than this. I still have the, Healing Wish too, so I can still get Thorns back. Or Scrafty back. But I'm thinking it might be a little bit bad that I missed there, because now I'm just weakened. Now, if this was gonna KO me no matter what, then it wouldn't matter. That mattered, didn't it? I don't know if it did, but I think it may have. Flame Orb, let's see. I don't even know why I'm taking away... Oh, I'm taking away Guts because I don't want it to have the Guts in the calc. CC 56 to 65. Yep, that did indeed cost me the game, because if I land Meteor Beam, then I just win. And since I tear it DNC, I can't win anymore, because this is just going to one-shot everything. Very tough game. Kind of just unfortunate, but there's not much you could do about the miss there. I think I played that pretty well, though, through the end. Basically did exactly what I needed to do to win. I manipulated my opponent into locking into the move that cost them the game, which was Wave Crash. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it was a 90% chance to win and a miss, so it happens. Now, I do know this team, of course. I built this. So it's Scarf Raptor, Specs Toxtricity. It's, I think it's just Spin Serena with U-Turn. It's, like, defensive. It's Adamant Flygon with Scale Shot DD loaded dice. And in standard on these two. So, all of that to say, I think Iron Thorns can mess them up pretty good. Like, Iron Thorns definitely messes them up really good. If Raptor locks into CC, I will go Thornulus and mess them up. I also can spam out my E-Force pretty safely here. They have to Terra Raj. And I could always Terra Blast it anyway. I like a lot of mons this game, the more I look at it, so I'm going to lead off with Indeedee. Do I even care? Like, I think I just Psychic here. For free? I mean, the problem is they're going to go Copper. So I think I'd rather Reflect first, right? They could even Flip Turn here, but I don't know, that seems like a really troll play. Flip Turn for what? So that you know, die? So instead, let's set up our Reflect. So you gonna set up rocks? You should just knock here. Yeah. And then double to Espeon here. If they either go Quill, or they try to rock up and then I get my own rocks. Which sounds pretty funny. Yeah, they went Quill. So now we get an E-Force. And this is just Terra Water. So let's see what it just does to Raja. Nice chip. That's some good chip damage right there. Go back to Scrafty. Now here, I'm gonna try bulking up. What stops me? Quillfish? Yeah. Nice stop, bro. Nice stopper. Still going Espeon. I knew that spike was coming out. I knew that spike was coming out, bro. Give me that. I want that spike, because now the Raj is going to take even more chip on these switch-ins. Look at this. Y'all ready for this chip? Ka-chow! Very nice damage. Actually kill with this, too. They could Terra Dark. I'm going Scrafty still. That Stealth Rock is insane, dude. What the hell? That's such a bad play. It's actually not a bad play, by the way. It's greedy as hell. Like, we're talking insane greed from my opponent there, but I do get the idea. I get the vision, right? The idea being that, hey, my Raj is kind of dead weight. I just don't... The reason I didn't stay into E-Force is they could easily Terra Dark, try to catch me off guard, and kill my Espeon. I don't think I ever let him do that. So I want to keep this, even though I'm knocked. This one could beat them. Like, look at their team. Scrafty should beat this team down. So, not worth sacking this. Like, honestly, if anything, I'm more inclined to sack Sceptile. So I think I'd go Indeedee. You know what's crazy, though? I remember the Iron Thorns calc. Isn't this, like, really bad? In terms of an exchange versus Staraptor? Never mind, it's not. Okay. Could even go Diancie here. Who I think Rock polishes up and wins. Like, obviously, I'm slower than Raptor still, but Brightbird isn't going to do anything. There's no Mon they go to here that's, like, a great answer, either. I'm just going to Meteor Beam. I don't feel like getting Barbarage poisoned. So we're going to take that out. Staraptor can't even Revenge Kill me. I feel like they have to go Toxtricity here. And Terra, but that doesn't save them. So they have to go Flygon here in Terra? Which just... eh. They have to go Flygon and Terra, right? Which is kind of awkward for me. Okay, they went Serena. I don't want to Terra this Mon. I really don't. I don't feel like I should. I just don't feel like it's a good play. I'm Moonblasting. 67 or 63 is good. They whip. It does KO. I'm a little surprised it KO'd me, but it is what it is. And here I go Sceptile, and I'm gonna Terra Sword Stance, and I believe I win this? Maybe not. I'm gonna go for another here, though, because this is an Axel. This is, I'm gonna get all of them. This is not Axel. This can't touch me. I'm also faster than Staraptor by a lot. I think I win? It's like, I definitely one-shot, what's it called? Toxtricity, right? Like, through everything? I think? Flying, where are you? Here you go. Toxtricity. Are you all? Sure, why not? Bro, Acro almost one-shots through everything. Like, this isn't faster. You're not Quick Attack, man. You did not change the team to have Quick Attack. I refuse. You didn't do that. Yeah. I mean, they lost Quillfish, and that's like one of the few ways of stopping this. That's Sceptile. Look at that. Even in the game where Espeon didn't come out once. Actually, no, it came out multiple times. What am I saying? It dominated the early game. Yeah, this one just gets evaporated. Look at that. So yeah, my opponent misplayed by giving me a million free turns with Sceptile. But I will admit, too, I don't know if they had a great way of dealing with it. They gave me all those free turns, but I'm not too sure what their other option was. You know what's funny? I really want to just lead Iron Thorns this game and say you're not a threat. Say to my opponent's entire team, you're not a threat. This is the worst lead I could have had. No! I mean, I don't even think Thorns sweeps them this game, though, so maybe I just take this as a reason to get chipped. Am I about to die to Vikavolt Energy Ball? Say it ain't so. In-U usage. Yeah, they run this all the time. But do I get one-shot by Vikavolt? Nope, bro. This isn't the set I want. Come on, guys. This isn't the set I want. Oh, I live one? Alright, I'll DD. Sure. Set up your web. Oh, they e-balled immediately. My opponent is the GOAT. See, what's crazy, too, is I considered a Terra, and then I said, nah, I'm good. Let's Ice Punch for some chip now. Just a little bit of chip, you know, just a smidge. A smidgen of chip. God, we're gonna face triple choice, quadruple choice band, aren't we? And it's Specs Uxie. I've seen 5 years into the future. All of these are coming true whether you want them to or not. And unfortunately for me, I've got a bad feeling that a lot of y'all want that to come true. Not very kind of you, please. Be nicer. Yeah, Ice Punch should do a lot. I can't fathom that I KO here, but I'm probably gonna do, like, what, 80? That sounds right. I'm not. The sad thing is this isn't 2 DDs because, you know, booster energy is a lower boost than a normal stat boost is, but it's still a lot. This is an Iron Thorns hitting you from over 700 attack. This should do a good amount, and then I'm just gonna get my Indian and pick this off with Psychic. And we should be in a good spot from there. This also looks like a game that Sceptile could win, although I probably need to get chip on the Uxie. Which could be as simple as Espeon coming out and going for Expanding Force. That might just be all the chip I need. If E-Force gives me, like, I don't know, half on that, I think it's probably in range of boosted Sceptile. And yeah, also, of course, there's that in Terra. You also how much not E-Force, E-Ball did to me as a rock type. So it's still gonna do 40? I think Thunderbolt would kill me after the next use. It might not have, actually. Oh, Thunderbolt's a little stronger, and it's... No, Thunderbolt would have killed me. Yeah. It's got stab, and it's normally stronger. So yeah, I would have taken less, but they would have T-bolted me the next turn and killed me. So it's not really like I gain a lot. I also don't think early Terra, this game, is all that useful. As they're just looking to just revenge kill me like Bruxish, Arcanine, or Flamigo, something like that. You know, they got the E-Speed and the Arc. The potential of Scarf Brux or Scarf Migo. Now, I don't think they have. One of those I imagine is Scarf, even though it's webs, right? But it's kind of hard to say. So, all of that to conclude with the fact that Iron Thorns set up in this guy's face, and he had absolutely no clue what to do once that happened. So, he ran away. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to run away from your problems. You don't have to face them all the time. You can delay it. Get another one. I mean, I'm liking how the team's going. Like I said, shout out to Handsome Mystics for it. The only loss we had was, you know, again, 90% win con, and just ended up getting a little unlucky, which happens. Playing offense, missing a Meteor Beam. We've all lost the game to that, so I'm not really too pressed about it. I played the game well, and that's really what you take from it. I think a lot of the time, when you do lose, and of course, replay review might tell me that there were some other turns too I should have gotten better. Like, maybe on the Copper turn, for example. Maybe if I rewatch the game, maybe I decide, you know what, I'm actually okay with them Terra Darking here and killing my Espeon. Like, maybe that, for example, was a play I should have just made better, because, you know, say, the Terra getting rid of that maybe is worth it. Enemy deny rocks, and have rocks up too. Stuff like that. You know, I have rocks up, maybe the Heracross... Oh, think about it like that, right? I have rocks up on their side of the field, too. The Heracross, with how much chip Diancie did do to it with a +1 Moonblast. Hey, 2 turns of burn would have killed it. And I think, would I have had one more Pokemon? Actually, I don't think I would have. I think I had 2 Mons left when it killed Diancie. So, nah. Okay, they still would have been able to survive. But, you know, stuff like that, you still look at it, you try to watch replays and take the game further out than just one turn that happened, because it's very rarely that you're going to have a game where literally one turn lost you it. And I think that's valuable as a tool to have. Actually know what you're looking at when you go over replays, because it takes you out of the mentality of, God, I'm just losing to these random haxes. If a whole game is just you getting scald burned and whatnot, sure, you could say luck played the major role. Because no one, we've all had a game that we did genuinely lose just because of luck. I've watched Joey lose on Pokemon Online, dating myself a little bit here, because this was definitely like 12 years ago. Jeez. I saw this man lose. Oh, this is a great game to end it on, too. I saw this man lose, literally do a Scarf Jirachi lead, just about, and it clicked Iron Head the entire game and flinched through like 3 resistances. I saw a Scizor get flinched from full. I saw Lucario get flinched from full. I think I saw a Water type get flinched from full. I just, you know, need a reminder of what that Water type was. It was very funny. Now, I think this guy's literally got a Colossal to set hazards and then a Jolteon to try and win. So I'm gonna... Yup, okay, so I'm going to set that Light Screen and then Healing Wish, and I've decided I'm winning the game now. Goodbye. I am Healing Wishing. Who do I want to go to, though? Thorns? No. Thumbnail Mon, baby. Espeon, I choose you. Use Expanding Force on the Colossal. What a wonderfully serious battle to end this video on. I hope y'all enjoyed. Espeon was really good. I think it did exactly what we thought it would. Not as strong as, like, male Indeedee, I feel. Although maybe it... No, it's actually literally stronger. It just feels like it didn't do as much as male Indeedee was doing last gen in Inu. Or even female Indeedee. Which is odd, because I feel like defensively the power level of what we faced in this video is very similar. You know, we got like a Registeel now this gym, but we didn't face any. We didn't face any Bronzong, which would have actually been a little bit annoying. But definitely a very nice Mon on Psychic Terrain. I like both of it and Delphox's options. I just think they're really fun. But Specs Espeon's maybe a little more straightforward to use because you just throw off Specs attacks, man. Some of the hardest to punish moves imaginable. Feels good. Had a lot of fun with this one, though. Definitely try the team out. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace.